Hey, it's Professor Josh.
And Shannon.
Welcome back for another video. Today we have...
Thrilljoy Block Party Extras.
Yeah, we got some extras. We got all kinds of goodies to still unbox to see if we can find an Ultra. We got some Protos, and we got some other Thrilljoy gear to show off. So stick around. Alright, so we do have some other things that weren't in our box that we got along with the party.
Yes.
Got all kinds of goodies as we went along the night.
There were
we
games.
did some games.
Two of them.
We got some stuff afterwards. You had to like turn in your wristband at the end of the night and they cut it off. Hopefully we can get our friends other things. I sent over something to Thrilljoy. So hopefully they'll get it fixed and do that.
There was Plinko, which is, you put the thing there and it, whatever number it fell.
PIX.
And then there was, it was a wall where you just moved aside like an orange or a lemon and somebody handed you something.
So you went first with the pick a Pick a prize. It was called pick as in PIX. So pick a prize. You went first. So what was something you got?
I did get a little Pixel.
Yeah, Pixel.
A Batman, and it ended up being the Joker. Don't know where it's at right now. But I also won a Thrilljoy hat, which I do think is really cute. Look, you've got the little foot.
And they're limited.
And they're limited to 300 pieces.
That's awesome. And then I went.
Yeah.
I went through the line right after you.
Yes.
I got a hat as well, too.
Yep.
So I got a hat. But then I got a ticket. I was like, what's this ticket do? And I handed it at the end. She took my ticket. And I opened it up. And it was a box. And I was like, I don't know what this is. And I look at it and it says, oh, it's a prototype. Yep. And it's a newer prototype. It's the super prototype for Lex Luthor. So very cool from the Superman one.
Now this is Superman with Christopher Reeve, not any of the newer ones. So it would be Gene Hackman's character.
So limited to 5 pieces only. Now I have seen other ones this style with 10, I guess, with the hero version. But chases and supers, I guess, are only limited to 5, or ultras if you had protos of ultras and stuff like that. So pretty cool one. They have it all wrapped up. We took it off because I mean you can't see the proto then if you keep it all wrapped up. So very cool one. Not like the one I must have but it was a really cool, and it was awesome to get a super one because there's only so many of the supers out there as well too,
and so many protos.
So now only 5 of those protos exist. So I don't know who else has one. I like the style of the proto too. It looks cool, but I would say we have 2 other ones that even look better.
Yes, agreed.
Style wise, I think because they're unique molds, really cool action poses and that. So the next game we played
was Plinko, and we happened to, our friends left, so we each had 2 tickets. So the first time I went, I got this Thrilljoy.
What number was that? Do you remember? I
4?
remember. Okay.
4, 5. It was only 1 through 6.
Yeah.
But we already knew coming up that number 2 was a proto because we saw other people. So the first one, I got this, and then I quickly put my little red back up there. It looked like red, and it fell on the floor. So I had to get up, do it again, and I got very lucky. It landed on number 2, and I got, trying to get it up without dropping it, a Mars Attacks proto.
Yeah, so this is the Martian soldier from the Panoramic PIX line. So the first one launched at New York Comic-Con, limited to 10 pieces. So all these ones from that line are limited to 10 pieces. We wanted to take out. Interesting though, in the back you can see where it hooks up to the frame, so it doesn't jiggle around in the frame and stuff like that. So really cool piece, but limited to 10. And then
if you didn't notice this on Josh's box for Lex Luthor, you notice they even have this case says prototype on it. Those little Brian Mary seal and of course the Chase stickers on
it. It looks good. I like how they did it.
So this goes with it. So it's like this would have to always be on this.
And so I played the game as well. I did not win a proto. I should have moved mine over. I like the first one. I got 2 or 1. What 1 gives you a I got a PIX. So I got a limited one. I got first one I got was a the Batman 3000 piece one. We opened it there. We didn't get the chase this time. And then I also got a David from the Lost Boys for my second one. I kind of placed it near the same one and went to the same place. So
and the David was a common.
I know it was a common as well. We need that one still too. I was like, wouldn't that be awesome? But I did stay later than Shannon at the party.
I crashed out not too long.
At some point, the Thrilljoy group was all up on stage. All the people that are kind of like helping put on the party and
randomly
everything.
Giving away stuff all night long.
There were some that were flying through the sky.
Yeah,
I think I almost got hit in the head with one. And then
you could have been like, "That's mine. It hit me. I touched it first."
I think then someone else caught it right behind me. But someone came up and gave me one, and it ended up being the Blue Eye Samurai. So this is the chase version of that one from the panoramic. You can tell the different style. Limited to 10 pieces as well. I like how they put the seal on it. So I like how, these are official. That's one thing with Funko. Like, you just have to guess if they're official or not.
Oh, right.
Now, we did keep, we try to keep the stickers if we could. Some are hard to get off. That one was a little easier to get off. This one, I think, doesn't have a...
It was on the box, and there was no way it was coming off.
And we have the case still.
So we just tried to... So that way, if anything happens, if we do decide to sell them or whatever, people know that we're selling a legit item.
Yeah. I like how they did it, though, because people aren't going to be copying these, 3D printing them, making them. But the Blue Eye Samurai came out really well.
We actually were also approached. Everyone would look at your proto sitting on the table, and they'd be like, "Okay, what did you get? You want to trade with me?" I almost traded a Gandalf for the Martian, but Josh said he wanted the Martian, so we kept it. Gandalf's pretty cool. It's okay.
And I think we saw the Gandalf, someone else, but then he traded it for something else he really wanted, which was like a big blue. It was Gus. I think he traded for the bigger blue proto, which is cool.
Yeah.
So.
And then there was when we left.
Yeah. At the end of the party, you had your wristband. They cut it off the exit, and they gave you 3 different ones. So if you want to grab that other one right there.
You mean that one?
Yeah. So 3 different ones. We got the Clown Cafe host, which I don't know if people are like okay with this. This was this is a super in another set, so people are okay with this or not?
Does it look like that too?
The mold, it doesn't look exactly. It's colored. It's like a regular normal one. Now each of these have ultras. So this one is the Night King. It has the White Walker Ultra. This one is just a metallic. Ultra, a little different. It's like opposite colors.
Yeah, the colors look a little different.
It's like opposite, and then
blue is Scooby-Doo, and in the hero he has a little Scooby in his hand and some Scooby snacks. But in the Ultra Chase, he has a Velma and a magnifying glass. So I don't care which one we get. I mean, obviously the Ultra Chase would be great, but I think it's cute either way.
All right, so Shannon's at least excited about the Clown Cafe host.
Why would I be excited about this weirdo?
Open this one up first, and then we can open up whatever one next. You want me to do it first? All right.
Yes.
I'll make sure it's on here before I cut into it.
Yeah, this this one has the bottom protector is not on properly, so I have to be careful. But it's already got an opening, so I can just stick my hand in there. But so yeah, when you if you get these and you want to cut on the top to cut it open, just be careful if it doesn't have that protector there. You're gonna cut right into the box.
All right, so we're gonna tear into this again. Like I said, a little bit of a difference, like opposite colors,
and then,
pretty much.
Of course, there's the Block Party sticker. That is also on the box itself.
So let's tear into this and let's see if we can pull that Ultra. Wouldn't that be amazing though? LE24 Ultra.
Yeah, but he's nope.
It is
the hero.
The hero, 1,000 pieces though.
Yeah,
a nice
so
limited
nice
hero.
Number, but
definitely very, very blue. Very blue.
Very creepy.
Very blue for blue, maybe? Blue for blue?
You know what? If our next auction, if we have Thrilljoy, you can have mine.
Well, it'll be up for sale.
No, you know what I mean.
We'll
put it up for sale.
Yeah,
we'll
have one up for sale, definitely.
Unless,
you pull the Ultra.
I know, I said unless that.
But maybe that one will be up
So
too.
Mine was,
you never know.
My bottom was really weird. Thankfully, though, it didn't damage the box at all. And that one was all normal, so we
get one of the 24 in the world.
I don't know. I think if this was our one Ultra, I'd be disappointed.
One gold.
No, just the hero.
The hero. They're cool though. They're cool pieces.
Yeah.
So like
again, they are blue. But if you are a fan of Terrifier, this this might be right up your alley. No offense to anyone who loves Terrifier, just clowns. Just go.
Check out our whatnot. We'll probably have our extra if we don't. Yes. All right. So you want to do Night King or Scooby first?
Well, Night King, and then we'll do Blue last.
So Night King is I like this because this is a different character for the Ultra, which is really cool. In Game of Thrones, they've done some pretty good ones with. I have a little.
You have a little hole. You can
hole too,
make it easier for you.
I don't even need that.
Yeah, the Night King, and then we have a White Walker here as the chase.
It looks good though.
It does. It does. The detail on it, so love to see it up close, especially on the his armor.
He would be awesome as a glow.
Yeah.
Like him as a glow. We've had some really cool Funko Pops over the years with him. Night King as a glow would be awesome. All right. So let's tear into this. Let's see if we can get that White Walker. 24-piece White Walker we're looking for. Or is it the Night King, which is still awesome. And he's only 1,000 piece, so he's like a chase. Limited chase anyways. Let's see.
Oh, got the Night King.
Night King. He looks awesome though. Like the detail on him. They did such a good job.
Alright, so now here's hoping we get a perfect pull.
So. I would love to have that White Walker. It would be a cool one.
It would. Even with the terrible last season. It is just the Night King. Now, one of the things we did think about was looking at the cards because you might have a low,
really
the numbers.
Low number.
Yeah, and
so we'll definitely have to go through
some people
some of
do
our cards.
look at the card number because they're,
So this one is really cool because there was a really big blue like this. So then, like the Mega Blues. So they made it into a tiny blue. So if you can hand me the cutter there, we'll dive into this one and see if we can pull. Maybe get lucky here. I don't know. I'd love to get one of each of these. Yeah.
Because if you even notice one of the things, I just noticed this. His face is different as well. It's not just different things in his hand. His face is also different. He looks a little more excited to have Scooby, but...
All right. Well, let's tear into this. Our last one. Our last bonus item from the party. Can we get an Ultra? We haven't pulled Ultra from the party. It was...
No.
If you go back and watch my last one, we had maybe an Ultra in our online box. If you watch that one. But we're looking for the Ultra here. And we got the Scooby Snacks, which, I love Scooby. I'm not going to argue with having a Scooby in his hand with some Scooby Snacks. Velma would be cool, though.
Yes.
Be able to pull one.
Here's hoping.
Here's hoping.
I actually thought about dressing up as Velma.
Yeah.
But I ended up going with Evie from The Mummy because I met Brendan Fraser, so I figured, going as anyone else would be weird. I just had to. So.
All right.
Last pull. Last chance at a Ultra Chase.
Let's see.
No Ultra Chases. He's
a
adorable.
Really cool piece. I'm glad we got that at the end of the night. It was a really cool bonus gift, these three at the end of the night. They kind of announced and showcased, so it was cool to get these.
But we also got an announcement of some other things coming up, like Toy Story.
Disney Pixar is in the works, and Toy Story is going to be the first one. We got The Boys, which is a very awesome one to have coming. We have...
what's the other one? I can't remember.
There's more than three.
There was Turtles.
Finally getting a Donatello. Everyone wants a Donatello. We're getting a Shredder
And Shredder is not going to be the Ultra Chase, so you will be able to get it without having to buy 500 other things, and hopefully you get that one.
And they also had...
Alien from Toy Story was another one that I remember.
Yeah, the Pixar one.
Well, but I was just being specific. Pixar is a very big...
They showed they glow too as well.
Pixar's a very large company. They have a lot of
really
movies.
Awesome one. Oh, we got Back to the Future. We already have a Marty from Megacon. Now we're gonna get a Doc Brown very soon. Also,
John Wick. Almost forgot about that.
Is a great line.
John Wick, and he will
Invincible.
have 3, right? John Wick will have 3. That's the boys.
Well, they'll have Chase, whatever. Yeah, they'll have they'll have the character a Chase and a Super.
Because they don't always do 3, so
Yeah, so they'll have those. John Wick, and then the Super or Ultra. I don't remember what one it was. Oh, it's 48 piece, so it's a Super.
Okay.
So, and then Invincible, they already have up for pre-order, so if you haven't checked that out, it's up on Thrilljoy site. So some really cool pieces they have launched. So, you know, it was fun. It was a good time. And then they also announced that San Diego Comic-Con, they're going to be doing their party again as well. It's going to be Rock the Block. Yeah. So I'm guessing you're going to get like Blue with a big guitar or something like that at least. You're going to see some
It
cool
looks very
things.
heavy metal influenced, rock influenced.
So maybe some really cool stuff coming for that one. Looking forward to seeing. And hopefully they have the online box, because I really like that this time. We should have other online boxes coming very soon, so we can show off to you and see if we can pull another Ultra.
I got denied the first time, but the second round I was able to grab one.
So maybe we can pull another Ultra. Hopefully. So what do you need to do?
Like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications.
And we'll see you next time, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.